Hey guys, it is Esti and Justin from Not For Long Media.
If you like the video you're about to watch, be sure to like the video itself and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it.
Enjoy the video, and also don't forget to follow us on our socials at Not For Long Media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
What is going on, everybody? This is your host, Colin Thompson with Not For Long Media. I hope everyone is having a great day. This is the best time of year of sports. As you can tell, there's a lot of live sports that are going on with great. We have the players this weekend, all the college basketball tournaments. Shout out to Colin Gillespie, former guest and future guest of Not For Long Media. Tore it up in the Big East tournament. Amazing second half in the Big East championship. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to James Gillespie, his brother, Widener, receiver, All-American, trial with the Eagles this week. Good luck to you, James. Great work, man. Congrats. Looking forward to seeing him and a lot of other people at the Maxwell Football Club Award this weekend in Atlantic City, Thursday and Friday. Jack for that event. But a side note, awesome time of year in sports. No doubt about it. That's not a hot take. We have March Madness on the horizon. We have NHL playoffs and NBA playoffs on the horizon. We have golf, the players this weekend I mentioned. There's so much going on. And then add on the fact that what the NFL is doing and the chaos and the fun that's creating with these free agent signings. Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, coming out of retirement. Quarterback movement across the league. It's an unbelievable thing. There's never an off season for the NFL. The Super Bowl was a month ago, a little bit over a month ago, and here we are. It's the headlines. Tom Brady pretty much shut down March Madness right in the middle of March Madness, which is arguably the biggest sporting event of the year. So interesting stuff. I digress. I cannot go any farther without talking about our official sponsors, our friends over at Wealth Advisory Services. If you don't know them, you should. Located in Doylestown, Bucks County, Cape-May, New Jersey. A personalized approach to managing their wealth. 100+ years of experience. They have it. They are it. When you're talking about handling your money, making plans, buying a house, I talk about on every week how important it is to have Paul, Dave, Mike, Scott, and Karen and the team over Wealth Advisory Services, organizing your wealth, putting it tangible. If you don't understand things, they're going to talk it through you. Lunch meeting, you're down the shore, consider it done. Up in Bucks County, consider it done. They have all the resources you need, to have an organized approach to going about handling your wealth, especially in a time now where things are so volatile. The real estate market's high, the market volatile, but they know the right approach to take in these situations. And I can't thank them enough for me and my personal financial advisor, wealthadvisoryservices.com. Check them out. 100 years of experience. Awesome news here at Not For Long Media. We're doing a men's basketball tournament, bracket challenge, for the NCAA tournament. It's going to be hard not to pick Villanova. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little biased. It was fun to watch them this weekend. Again, congrats to those cats and Colin Gillespie and the Gillespie family. Another awesome run that they're about to embark on. But I digress. We are doing a bracket for men's March Madness, and you can check it out. It's going to be with Breaking Bats and Not For Long Media for charity. Our friends over at the Original Fudge Kitchen and Not For Long have teamed up to donate $500 to the winner's charity of choice. So all you have to do for free is submit one bracket. That's it. How do you find it? ESPN Men's Tournament Challenge. Type in Not For Long Media. It will come up. There's no password. There's no secrets. There's no nothing. If you win, we'll find you. Follow us on all our social media. That's how we're going to be able to find you. We'll follow you back, shoot you a little DM, and then we'll write the check to the charity of your choice. $500 to the charity of your choice from our friends over at the Original Fudge Kitchen. I was talking to those guys over there today. They make the fudge, and 48 hours to about 4 days period is when they make it, and and it's going to be shipped, and you're right in your kitchen, eating it, sharing it for dessert, sharing it with coffee, sharing it, whatever, brunch. It's the best. You can't beat the Original Fudge Kitchen. FudgeKitchens.com, shipping fudge and fresh treats across the country. So again, Fudge Kitchen and Not For Long Media, $500 to the charity of your choice. If you just fill out our bracket and you win, good luck. Pick the perfect bracket. You're going to make a ton of money too. I don't know if one of the billionaires now is going to be backing things like what they always do, but the perfect bracket, you get like $1 billion or $1 million or whatever it is. So fill it out. It's free. Check it out. Just type in Not For Long. You can follow our social media. We're going to give you all the information on there too. So men's tournament challenge. There's no better place to watch the tournament in Key West, Florida than Shots and Giggles. It's spring break. I don't know if you guys saw the Shots and Giggles Instagram the other day, the pallets of beer, all types of beer, from IPAs to Bud Light to Land Shark to whatever. They are bringing it in on pallets right out in front of Shots and Giggles. They have great TVs, awesome bar, the best bartenders in town. It's locals. They always have food for big games and events, a great little wine room, a great little room in the back, clean restrooms, which is massive, absolutely massive. And you can pull up to the outside window. They're going to get you a drink to go. Key West, you can walk around with drinks. It's the best bar. The front porch is awesome. You get right at the corner of Ann there, and you get to see all the people walking behind Sloppy Joe's. It's just great people watching. It's a great event. It's an awesome place. Shots and Giggles. Check them out. They've been doing it for 10 plus years. Stephen Hanya. It's the NFC East bar of Key West, Florida. It's our favorite place to grab a drink down there and hang out. Check it out. Stephen Hanya. Tell him we sent you here at Not For Long Media. Let's talk a little bit about NFL free agency. Obviously, there's some things that I'm not going to talk about because I am a Carolina Panthers tight end. But one thing I'm going to do is wish our friend Hassan Reddick, Temple teammate of mine, a stud from Temple, first-round draft pick that went to the Arizona Cardinals, ended up finishing really strong on the back end of his contract there, signed a one-year deal with us in Carolina. And this year, he just signed a 3-year, $45 million contract, $30 million guaranteed at signing per ESPN. I couldn't be more happy for Hassan, someone that came from Camden, New Jersey, walked on to Temple University, earned a scholarship. Mom took out a loan so he could eat with the team at training table. And look where Hassan now is with 30 million guaranteed, 45 million. I was talking on the Mark Farzetta show. I was on Mark's show before this podcast. And I was just telling Mark about the amazing thing that Eagles fans are going to be getting from Hassan and everything. He's amazing on the field. He's a Pro Bowler on the field, potential to be all pro. He's a warrior. He's a leader. He sets the tone. But off the field, you're getting a great man, a great person, someone that's going to give back and has given back to the community of Camden, Philadelphia. I'm just so happy for the city. I'm so happy for, Philly fans as someone who grew up in the area, because Hassan is going to be more than just a great player. So congrats to Hassan, an amazing payday to a great guy. And I'm just jacked for him. I'm jacked for Philly because they're getting someone that's just a full all around person. There's so many other people to shout out. I'm lucky to play with some great guys over the years. And one of the guys I played with Mr. Trubisky. Really happy for Mitch to get his kind of second shot. He was the backup in Buffalo this year. Him and his wife are expecting. He's living in the South Florida area now, and he's going to be able to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. As everybody knows, one of the, top franchise in the NFL with the Rooney family. Mitch is a great guy, a great player, and is going to have a great career in the NFL. He already has, made a Pro Bowl, had some really good years in Chicago before things kind of unraveled for the team. But a great guy. I'm so happy for Mitch. I'm so happy for Hassan. Both of those fan bases get two really good men, not just really good players, and that's huge. It was really cool to see a guy like Will Disley, an undrafted tight end, I believe, out of Washington, 3-year deal, $24 million. So a lot of money being spread around. There's obviously a lot of movement in the league. You get to see a guy like Zach Ertz getting another crack at another huge deal with Arizona, a 3-year deal there. So really jacked for him. Jack for a guy like Teddy Bridgewater. He's going to get another shot in this league. I love playing with Teddy in Carolina, a great guy, leader, someone that I connected with, caught a touchdown pass from Teddy, which is something obviously I'll never forget. And a great guy, great leader. Like I said, he's going to the Dolphins to be their backup. Again, not all this is all per ESPN. So things may change, but I think they're correct at this point in time. It's just not obviously free agency, and I don't think it starts until Wednesday. It's going to be interesting to see where a friend, Eddie Goldman, ends up. We played against each other in high school, played together. He played for Friendship Academy, or JC Carter, a former teammate of mine in Carolina. Hopefully he resigns back. Played in high school at Friendship Academy. Eddie played for Friendship. And then we beat him in Archbishop Wood at Central Bucks West High School with no time left. What an unbelievable game that was. But I played with Eddie in Chicago, a great player on the market. So there's a ton of great players on the market. Obviously, the Russell Wilson movement, Tom Brady movement, what's going on with Deshaun Watson. It's been craziness and awesome for the NFL and the league, and just so happy to see guys get paid. They deserve it. A lot of really good men on and off the field. Shout out to Alex Anzalone, friend of the show, friend of mine from University of Florida. Resigns again in Detroit. He's a Pennsylvania guy. Lit it up at Missing High School, a stud there. and an All-American in high school. So really jacked for all these guys getting paid. And I'm so fortunate for me to have agent that I can rely on in these periods of time, because our friends over at ProStar Sports, that's them. They are 34 years in the NFL, allows them to talk to the clients based on an actual experience of negotiating table, representing some of the best players in the National Football League. We've negotiated hundreds of contracts, dozens with all 32 teams for every position on the field, from quarterback to long snapper to every position in between. That's why Pro Bowl players, NFL draft picks, All-American, Heisman candidates, and team captains are a part of the ProStar family of clients. They represent coaches. They represent players in NIL, which is huge. They work with players through draft prep. The name, image, and likeness stuff is massive. Now you need representation in it. In my opinion, it is so important, because legally, Paul, who's the legal counsel for ProStar, he handles it all. He's a lawyer. He handles it all. You need to be legally protected in these name, image, and likeness stuff. You don't want to be giving away anything you don't know about. You need the people over at ProStar Sports Agency to take care of you. You don't have a choice when it comes to the NIL stuff. You need to be represented by agents, especially for college athletes. And the NFL, marketing wise, there's no one better. Very lucky to work with people like those at ProStar Sports. Paul, John, and Warren. I'm going to transition to Tom Brady. Unbelievable announcement. He comes out of retirement, huge for the NFL. You know, people said that was clickbait. I completely disagree. It seems to me that they went on vacation probably, and he came back from vacation, and everyone else, kids went off to school, his wife went off to work, and Tom's at home like, man, what am I doing? I still got it. I still love this game. I'm still passionate. Could have been the MVP of the NFL this year. That just shows you how good he is. That's why he is the greatest of all time. I think will always be the greatest of all time. I don't know anybody who's deep into their 40s that can be arguably the best player in the league still in their 40s, not just a player that's good or a Pro Bowler or, you know, all pro. We're talking MVP of the league type situation that Tom Brady had his final year in Tampa Bay. So he's coming back, but we're going to pour a little bit out for my man who bought Tom Brady's final touchdown ball for $518,000 a couple of days before Tom, or the day before Tom signs back with the Bucks. The Bucks receiver Mike Evans, he caught the touchdown 55-yarder against the Rams in the 2022 NFC divisional round. So their last game that they lost in a close one to the Rams, the Bucks came all the way back for. That ball went for $518,000, one ball, which is really cool and probably a good investment until Tom decided to come back. So we're going to pour a little bit out for him. He's going to need some gear, some swag over from our friends at Fuel Hunt to cheer him up. They have the best apparel. I love working out in it. Right now, I'm in the thickness, like I was talking about, of my training. I got the Fuel hat on right now, Fuel Hunt hat on right now. I love their apparel. It just fits right. It just is the best to work out in. I love it. Doesn't shrink in the wash. I love the material. It's a great quality t-shirt. They also have great workout apparel. I work out on all their different things. Plus, I just wear it around. It's got great wearability. You can wear it all different things, all different occasions. And then, you know, you want to be hardcore, and you can buy, you know, all their different workout gear, their actual legit workout apparel, from the compression shorts to the different types of socks. It's an elite company that I'm so lucky to work with. We are the few, family owned and operated. Archbishop Wood, Bucks County boys. Fuel Hunt was founded with one mission: restore the dignity of hard work. We're building the world's largest, most diverse community of real people doing real hard work for real impact. We believe the best things in life are earned, not given. We live in an ever softening world. Isn't that the truth? A world where gratification is immediate, fair is required, and worst of all, there's always some shortcuts to result. No shortcuts to Fuel Hunt. No shortcuts in the off-season program, that's for sure. And it's been awesome wearing their stuff, repping their stuff, and wearing it, working out, and wearing it around town. Whether we're going out to grab a bite to eat, whether we're going for a run, Fuel Hunt's the product for you. Local Archbishop Wood products. So as I wrap up, guys, go on ESPN. Please join, share. Let's get as many people as possible here and raise some money for a great cause. $500 going to the charity of choice. If you go to ESPN, type in Not For Long Media when you join the bracket challenge, find the Not For Long bracket, join it. Spread the word. Email it to your friends. Email it to your family. The winner gets $500 from our friends over at the Original Fudge Kitchen, fudgekitchens.com, shipping fudge and sweet treats across the country. There's nothing better. So we're going to send some fudge to the winner too. Second, third place, you're going to get some stuff too, some fudge, some swag. So check it out. Guys, we have an unbelievable episode today. One of my favorite people in the football world, Mike Burton, the most dedicated. We talk a little bit about Hassan Reddick, dedication. Mike Burton's right up there with Hassan Reddick, the most dedicated athlete I've ever been with, ever played with, had the pleasure to play with and learn from. Mike Burton's a Jersey guy, Central Jersey Shore guy. Went to Rutgers, walked on at Rutgers, pretty much had to beg his way onto the team. Ended up becoming a team captain on scholarship, obviously. Gets drafted at fullback. That's legit. That's when you know you're legit. Mike's the most humble, giving, nicest people, and a friend. I'm so lucky to play with Mike. He came in the league with Detroit. He went to, let's see if I can nail all these. He's moved a lot, a little bit like me, but a really good NFL career, unlike me. Mike went to Detroit. Then Mike went to Chicago. Then Mike went to New Orleans, Kansas City, and now he's a free agent, Kansas City Chief. We're going to call him a Chief for the namesake of the podcast, but Mike Burton, Kansas City Chiefs fullback, had a great year this year in Kansas City, rushing the ball, as well as all the stuff he does on special teams. An absolute grinder, so relatable. He's our number one podcast in NFL N4L history, not for long history. He's just an absolute beast, a great guy, and I think you're really going to love this episode. It dives into so many different topics, not just football stuff, life, his family, gaining weight, his nutrition, playing with Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. So appreciate our sponsors for all your support, especially our main sponsor, the official sponsor of Not for Long Media, Wealth Advisory Services. If you don't know them, you should. Located Doylestown, Bucks County, Cape May, New Jersey. Check them out. Thanks for your guys' support. Join the bracket challenge. Let's give some money away to the charity of your choice. $500 from our friends at the Original Fudge Kitchen.